Adding gaming to something's description usually just means it has a higher price, a fancy paint job, and some impractical design choices. That could not be truer for gaming chairs. Here are my 5 reasons why you should never pay the gaming tax on a chair. The bucket seat design on gaming chairs is probably the most gimmicky thing in the entire furniture market. Unlike other gimmicks, like RGB lighting or insanely high DPI settings on mice for no reason, the bucket seat design is actually a detriment to the person using it. The original bucket seat chair sellers were DX Racer and Need for Seat. These companies designed their chairs to be used with racing simulators and racing games to make them more immersive, hence their company names. Because the designs were so eye-catching for the time, they became quite popular and they started being marketed to all gamers. The problem is that this design has inherent flaws that are detrimental to an ergonomic chair design. The bolsters on the seat emulate a race car that is taking fast turns, but these just reduce your ability to move freely in the seat, limit your space, and create zero functional advantage. Some of the higher-end racing chairs have looked to improve this problem by making their side bolsters soft. This does help, but the best solution would just be to remove them completely. Along with the comfort issues caused by the bolsters, the bucket seat also introduces fit issues because the design does not allow for seat depth adjustment. One of the core requirements of an ergonomic chair is that it fits between 1 to 2 inches from the front of the seat to the back of your legs. Without seat depth adjustment, you're gambling that you'll fit in the chair because you cannot make the chair fit you. If you'd like to see a list of the most comfortable chairs we've ever used, check out the link in the description. Another big misconception with gaming chairs is that they provide good back support. This is not the fault of the shopper, more the result of repetitive marketing that hammers home the fact that gaming chairs have lumbar support, pillows, and tall backs that create a great ergonomic situation. The problem is that the design is flawed, just like the seat. Now I'm specifically talking about racing chairs here, not ergonomic task chairs skinned to look like gaming chairs. Racing chairs share the same characteristics in the back, which is a tall, flat backrest that is high enough to double as a headrest. The built-in headrest is a very good functional idea, but the flat back design is terrible. One thing you'll notice on every single ergonomic chair of any price is that the backrest is curved to help keep your back in a natural S shape. This is very important for proper ergonomics and providing good back support. The flat design on the racing chairs means that you will never have proper support through your entire back. One way they try to minimize this is to give you a pillow for the lumbar area. This will certainly help, but only for about 15 minutes to 30 minutes at most until that pillow goes flat and then you're back to square one. Higher priced racers have started to put built-in systems with adjustable functionality. This is a massive improvement to the pillow, but it still introduces the problem of having a flat upper backrest. You do not have upper support, and oftentimes you'll be pushed forward in the lower back, and you can't make contact with that upper back at all, providing zero support for your upper back and shoulders. One thing that racing chair brands like to highlight is the metal frame throughout the entire chair. This aims to give you the feeling that you're buying something really well built and durable. That's not the case though all the time. We've opened a lot of these chairs, and often the frames are composed of low quality metal, shoddy welds, and weird inner workings like straps and zip ties. The bigger issue though with this design is how rigid it is. In the ergonomic office chair world, we're seeing a huge shift towards flexible furniture to allow you to move, stretch, and shift around in your chair freely. The philosophy is that it helps promote blood flow, stretch muscles, and increase the amount of time you can use the chair comfortably. We see this not only on higher-end chairs, but also chairs as low as $300 or less. The hard metal frame on gaming chairs allows for zero flexibility. For me, this is a huge detriment to the chair. There's no way for me to do my patented Russian twist, and the combination of the side bolsters and hard metal makes the chairs really uncomfortable for me. Now, a lot of people look down upon the fact that a lot of the new higher-end chairs are being composed mainly of plastic to allow for these flexible designs, but we've come a long way with the durability and longevity in our plastics, so oftentimes these higher-end chairs made of plastic will outlast these gaming chairs made completely of metal. The bucket seat design, lack of back support, and limited range of movement on racing chairs leads to the ultimate reason not to pay the gaming tax. They're not ergonomic. This criticism is specific to racers that claim to be ergonomic, and that's my biggest gripe here. Many of these gaming chair brands go to great lengths to label their chairs as ergonomic. At this point, quote, ergonomic has simply become a buzzword, and the actual meaning seems to be getting lost in the mess of bad chairs. For a chair to be ergonomic, there are specific criteria, from fit requirements to foam thickness to lumbar support, arm height, area of reach, etc. The bucket seat design has too many inherent flaws to check all the boxes for an actual ergonomic chair, but these chairs are almost always presented as great options for long gaming sessions due to their ergonomic designs. That could not be further from the truth. A basic ergonomic office chair for an equal price will almost certainly be better quality, more comfortable, and better for your overall health compared to an equally priced gaming chair made from a racing skin. Because of all the reasons highlighted already, there's been a massive shift in the gaming chair market to move towards actual ergonomic options. We've seen great new additions to the market that started with the framework of an ergonomic chair and then skinned it to look more like a gaming chair. A few of my favorite examples would be the Mavix M9, the Herman Miller Gaming Embody, and the newly released Fractal Refine. These chairs have the foundation of an ergonomic chair, but they made slight tweaks to make them more appealing or more comfortable for gaming. This has introduced a new way for companies to insert that gaming tax, though. You can find examples on low-end chairs for $150, as well as high-end chairs for $1,000 plus that simply add a color or a logo to their already existing chair and present it as a gaming chair. Oftentimes the cost will be higher, but you're not gaining any functionality. Some people might assume that the features or designs are better for gamers when it's just an aesthetics change. If you're looking to get the most bang for your buck in your chair, then avoid that gaming tax, pick up an ergonomic chair, and your body will thank you. Thanks a lot for watching.